And yes, it is what Vazun looks
Ready?
like.
All set. Starting sequence 52 Gamma. 5, 4, 3...
Power levels steady at
2.
1.21
Heat sinks
gigawatts.
are holding steady.
And sequence 2 in 3, 2, 1, mark.
They're testing the shields. Interesting.
That's it. It held. Reading 59% energy loss, but it held.
Oh.
The GTA has signed a ceasefire and non-aggression pact with the Vesudans.
Yay!
Command has already expressed great relief, largely due to the huge drain on military and economic resources the war has caused in the past few years. The end of the 14-year war should bring peace. Unfortunately, there is no time to breathe easy. After the Third Fleet lost the GTD Amadeus in the Vega system, the GTA and the Parliament of Vesuda have both declared open states of war against the Shivan forces.
So yeah, that whole human scientist and Vazudin scientist working together, that is actually canon, as you can see. I really liked how they both looked at each other when they noticed that the shield held up, when there was that sort of shared Eureka moment between the two.
Unfortunately, not all Vesudan forces have agreed to the ceasefire. Reports have been received of attacks by a rogue group of Vesudans calling themselves the Hammer of Light.
Oh no.
Hammer of Light appears to be willfully aiding the Shivan cause, citing some Vesudan legend about the coming of an all-powerful race. If you encounter any HOL forces, you are to treat them as hostile and are to use any force necessary to neutralize them.
Think space-age version of ISIS.
With the vital data gathered by the Galatei at the IKEA depot, our technicians now know enough about Shivan technology to successfully target their ships. You should also be able to track them on radar.
Also the Basilisk ship, that's a new Shivan vessel, and it can be a big problem.
The Avenger Cannon is now being loaded on every Terran and Vesudan ship in the galaxy. You will find these cannons far more effective against the Shivan shields.
Yep, even though they have a slightly slower fire rate than the ML-16, they do a lot more hull damage, and they can actually do enough, cause enough wear and tear on shields to actually take them down.
A strike squad sent from the 5th Fleet into the IKEA system was able to recover some Shivan shield prototypes. Fully functioning versions of this technology are being developed for use on GTA fighters. The shields themselves are being transferred through the Beta Cygni system to the Ribos system. This shipment must arrive in Ribos. Report to mission briefing in 30 minutes.
So we've also stolen some of the Shivan's own technology.
At roughly 1400 hours, a large convoy carrying one of our newly developed shield prototypes was deployed. It was expected that the Shivans would attack the convoy. The Shivans destroyed the convoy. What the Shivans do not know is that the convoy was a decoy. There were a total of 4 working prototypes, only one of which was destroyed. You are to take 2 wings of fighters to escort the 3 remaining shield prototypes. The Shivans should think you are just another shipment headed for Beta Cygni. This is not the direct route to Earth, which should divert the Shivans from our true intent. You are to accompany the freighters until the Vesudans arrive to escort them on the second leg. Do not leave the freighters until they have jumped to the Beta Cygni system. The Shivans have hit everything sent from this installation. Expect resistance. Many pilots lost their lives today, that the chances for success on this mission would be greater. You will succeed. Dismissed.
Alright. Better not let those guys down. So, we've got the new GTW-15 Avenger Cannon, special issue, moderate hull damage, low shield damage, projectile weapons. So yeah, as I mentioned, this thing can actually breach Shivan's shields, but it takes a significant amount of effort to do so. So, eventually it'll get phased out, but for now, it's our best option. Especially since we can target the Shivan ships now. Also, this is the Arcadia installation, the human installation, and as you can see, it didn't receive an HD rendition from the MVP's upgrade, which is really strange. But the installation is not what we're concerned about. We're concerned about getting this cargo to where it needs to go. Unfortunately, the Shivans have that Basilisk fighter that was mentioned in the briefing, which is basically built for smashing supply convoys. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Yeah, they didn't cover this in training, but you actually have a button that allows you to target something on your little monitoring list over there. See, these are the Basilisk fighters I was just talking about. There, go. Looks like they're going after us for now. It's kind of strange. Because as you can see, Basilisks are not built for destroying fighters.
Calling any ships in the area. This is the PVFR Andromeda. We have been attacked by enemy ships. They call themselves the Hammer of Light. They are in pursuit and will be here at any moment. Please assist.
But you're 10 clicks away. I'm not sure I can go that far from the cargo.
The Hammer of Light has arrived. Please assist. We are damaged and do not stand a chance.
Too far away. I don't think I can help. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Sir, should we assist?
Too far away, like I said. I don't think we can help them.
Our orders are to escort Theta.
We just totaled the Andromeda, so we kind of missed our window. I don't think we would have been able to get over there fast enough to help them anyway. Crap, 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 crap.
Heads up, we have company.
Krishna Wing is targeting the cargo.
Noticed. Crap, they've also really badly damaged the cargo. Or at least cargo, Gamma. Oh, come on, more. Okay, cargo Gamma is still in the double-digit range, so... There's a bonus objective for protecting all three of the cargo boxes. I think the way that the Shivans will do this is to like send groups
Enemy wing just arrived.
of specific ship classes. Like that first group was of Basilisks, now they're sending in Scorpions. Each group will decide either to target you or the cargo. Like, the Basilisk group was targeting Cargo Gamma. As you can see, they nearly destroyed it. And this group of Scorpions is targeting Cargo Alpha. These things are built for... The Scorpions, I believe, are like an air-to-air combat unit mainly. So, you can't really do much damage to bigger targets. You can do some damage, though. I think the last group of Shivan ships is of Basilisks, and they're going to be targeting us, not the cargo.
Heads up, we have company.
Yeah, Durja group. The sun is right in my face. The Beta Cygni sun. Actually, that one looked like it was splitting its forces. Some of them were going after Cargo Alpha, some of them were going after us. Bizarre. Never realized that. But I think they'll be sending in another wave.
Heads up, we have company!
More of them.
Check your 6, pilot.
Oh, crap! As you can see, these guys are the Shivans are kitted with some pretty damaging stuff. Sometimes avoiding being killed is the hardest part of fighting the Shivans.
Greetings, Terran. We have come to take escort of the freighters. Alpha and Beta are relieved.
No, we're not relieved yet, I'm sorry.
As soon as we reach the jump point, you will take escort. Until then, Alpha and Beta have guard.
Your lack of trust is typical, Terran.
It's not lack of trust, it's duty. Sure, you guys follow that too. Oh, more reinforcement.
Beware, Terrans. There are members of the Hammer of Light in your midst.
Great. Oh! Should have known something was up when they told us to leave right after arriving. I guess he was one of the original Vasudan escorts, but he figured out of the HOL plans and came in to alert us. Either way, all the cargo is at least still holding together. If only somewhat. So, and nothing else will attack us from here on out, so. Slowing down, that means they're going to jump out soon. see, usually large ships will kind of slow down and then speed up before they jump out. Do these ships have like some sort of artificial gravity generators in them? Like some sort of magnets or something? Bonus objective complete. All cargo secured. Woo!
Cargo has made it to Ribos. Return to base.
I actually got it in one shot this time around. Didn't have to jump through hoops. Getting the cargo smashed over and over again. It was namely Cargo Gamma was the problem.
You did a superb job at defending the shield prototypes. You were able to save all three, which not only gives us the technology, but will help expedite its mass production. Your performance will go down in the books as a standard for future pilots to follow. Simply outstanding, pilot. In appreciation of your fine performance in our first operation with allied Vasudans, we are awarding you the Vasudan Alliance Medal.
Even though the... Given the circumstances, that's really, really ironic, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into that any further.
Welcome to Advanced Training.
The final training mission.
As you know, research has been completed on the new shielding technology. Shields are being added to all fighters and bombers. In this training mission, you will be instructed on the use of your shield system.
My god, I love this music.
In addition to the new shield technology, the new interceptor aspect-seeking missiles are now available. They are more powerful than the MX-50s, but require a lock before they may be fired. You will learn how to properly use the interceptor in this mission.
I wish I knew how to,
The shield is an important addition to your ship, and the interceptors are a formidable addition to your arsenal. You must learn how to use them well.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to, copy the music out of the game or something, so that way I could, post it in like an awesome video game music photo, video or something. But alas, I don't.
Alright, first we'll cover use of the aspect-seeking interceptor missiles. Note that you are fully equipped with interceptors.
These nebulas can really mess up your HUD.
Unlike heat-seeking missiles such as the MX-50, you must acquire a lock on your target in order for an aspect seeker to home. However, the aspect seeker is well worth this effort, as its homing ability is much stronger. Once fired, the aspect seeker will track its target anywhere in space. Once the heat seeker loses track of its target, it is not likely to reacquire lock.
Still, don't underestimate. I've gotten a decent amount of kills with heat seekers. But I definitely have way more aspects.
Freighter 1 is now entering. Let's see how you do with those interceptors. Notice the red indicator moving toward your target. That's the aspect diamond. Once it is moved onto your target, you'll see the lock indicator. This indicates your interceptors are locked and ready to fire. Now fire one interceptor at the freighter. Note how fast the interceptor moves. They also deliver quite a payload.
Yeah, it took off 3% of that freighter's hull strength. They're much better against smaller targets, but they can do noticeable
A round
damage.
of interceptors can be fired every 3 seconds. Fire another round and note the countdown timer in your weapons gauge.
Like that.
Note that the interceptor is nearly useless if fired before lock has been attained. This is a crucial difference between the interceptor and the MX-50.
Especially since the interceptor's much slower if you don't have a lock.
Now target the weapon subsystem on the freighter. Good. Now wait until you have attained lock on the weapon subsystem.
Already done.
Now, fire your interceptors until the weapon subsystem has been destroyed.
As you can see, I'm not good for...
Well done. Note your interceptors will be effective in destroying subsystems on large targets.
Not so effective at actually destroying large targets, but good for knocking out their systems.
Now unload your interceptors until you've destroyed Freighter 1.
Also because of how fast and maneuverable they are, they make great fighter killers.
Excellent job. Now it's time to destroy some moving targets.
Alright, now we'll get to see the true potential of the interceptor.
In order to gain aspect lock on a moving target, you must keep the target's lockbox in a fixed location inside your HUD reticle. I will now call in fighter drones. When the first drone enters, target it and acquire lock. Try to keep the target indicator in the center of your HUD reticle. Once you have acquired lock, fire an interceptor to destroy the drone. Note, these drones will not be using countermeasures.
Alright. Countermeasures do work on aspect seekers just like they work on heat seekers. And sometimes the missiles will kind of break if they lock onto a point that's not quite on the target itself. It like lock onto a point that was slightly above the drone, so since it didn't actually hit the drone, it just hit the lock point and caused no damage.
Well done. Now let's try something a little more difficult. Wings of 2 drones will appear at once. Destroy them all. Note that you'll need to be in range of these drones before you can gain aspect lock. Fly toward them.
Yeah. You cannot gain sensor lock on something that's out of the range of your missile. Oh. Yeah, white shot. Still need to be fairly accurate with your interceptors. It seems like their turning radius is not as tight as the heat seeker turning radius. So these things are definitely better suited for longer ranges, closer to the outside of the missile's maximum range. Whoa! 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 Ah!
All right. Now we'll move on to your shield system. Your ship is equipped with the new shielding technology. It is able to absorb a large amount of incoming weapon energy.
As you can see, my instructor has a shield system too.
As the shield absorbs damage, it becomes weaker. However, it automatically regenerates itself over time. Your shield integrity gauge is located at the lower right of your HUD. It is flashing now. Your shield is divided into 4 quadrants, each able to withstand a certain amount of damage. When a quadrant of your shield suffers damage, the corresponding section of your shield integrity gauge will flash. Observe. Note the front of your shield is flashing as if you've taken damage.
Yeah, this shield tutorial is a lot better structured than the shield tutorial in Freespace 2.
Note how the gauge changes as your shield takes more damage. When a shield quadrant has been destroyed, all damage will pass through to the underlying hull.
Which is not good because your hull cannot regenerate itself over time.
Note that your shield automatically recharges over time. I will accelerate this process to save time. Now observe as the front quadrant of your shield repairs itself to full strength.
Yeah, your shield does not replenish this fast normally unless you've got a lot of power going into it.
Now your shield has recharged back to full strength. Next we'll cover shield management.
Because shield regeneration can be a bit slow to act properly.
There are a number
in
of
heat
ways
combat.
you can manage your shield. The simplest is the equalize quadrants function.
stuffed up.
I have damaged your front shield quadrant again. Now use your Equalize Quadrants function to repair your front quadrant.
Okay, like that. See how my shield completely changed there?
Well done. Note that your front section has been largely recharged. This came at the expense of shield energy from the 3 other quadrants.
That's why they dimmed a little bit.
I'm going to reduce most of your shield strength. Note that 3 of your 4 quadrants are now near 0 strength. Now you'll learn how to maximize shield strength in a specific quadrant. First, you'll maximize the shield strength in your front quadrant. Well done. Note that your front quadrant is at full strength while the others were drained. Maximizing your front shield quadrant is especially useful when you're attacking a large ship against its turret fire. Now I want you to maximize your rear shield quadrant. If you're pursuing an important objective and are being attacked from the rear, maximizing your rear shield quadrant can be very useful.
And you can do it in any direction. You can also maximize your side shields. And of course, just equalize it in order to speed up your shield recharge.
Well done, pilot. Aspect-seeking missiles are an important part of your arsenal. Use them well. And proper shield management can make all the difference in a crucial battle. This concludes your training. Return to base.
Roger that.
Congratulations, you have completed your training.
And now we got the wing leader badge. That's why it pays to complete the training missions, because of those badges.
The radical Vasudan splinter group known as the Hammer of Light has been conducting many surprise attacks on convoys throughout Beta Cygni. These attacks must be stopped. The Hammer of Light presence is to be eliminated from the system once and for all. A Hammer of Light cargo depot, which is believed to be the primary supply center for all Hammer of Light activities in the system, has been located.
Okay.
This depot is guarded by a wing of Seth-class fighters as well as an Aten-class cruiser, the Ramses. The Hammer of Light does not have shielding technology, so this operation should be simple.
They do have shield-piercing guns, though, so we need to be careful.
Your primary objective is to capture the Aten cruiser Ramses. You are to disable and disarm it with disruptor cannons, then protect the Omega transports while they capture it. Do not destroy the Ramses. The crew of the Ramses will be interrogated to learn more about the Hammer of Light.
Ah, okay. That's why we're not blowing it up.
Once the Ramses has been disabled and disarmed, destroy all cargo in the area. The Hammer of Light cannot be permitted to resupply. The containers store Vasudan supplies useless to the GTA.
Well, I guess the Vasudans are okay.
You are
with
to lead
this.
Alpha Wing on this operation. Your ships are equipped with our new shielding system. In case of any unforeseen problems, await further orders from command.
That's why we're only sending one wing in, because we've got that shielding now. Even though the shields on human and Vasudan ships are much weaker than those the Shivans have, they still give a radical durability boost. Looks simple enough. Oh hey, freighters. Oh, we got incoming, we got incoming. Look at it go. Boom.
Excellent job, pilot.
We are so much better equipped than you guys are. Like you have no idea. Oh god, I'm under attack by the Ramses.
New hostiles in the area.
This is odd. Sensors show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
What? Uh-oh. They do have shields. This is no good.
Check your 6, pilot.
And they've got Avenger Cannons, too. This is not good. Also, as you can see, the medium BP's upgrade makes the shield raise its flash different colors when hit. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was attacking. Attacking it then. Ow. Whoa!
New hostiles in the area.
Good god, wow, I've already taken a lot of damage. God. Oh crap, now I'm at critical. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. No, I am not.
Hull taking serious damage.
Damn it. Okay, I think I need to restart.
The mission's over.
Because the bonus objective is to destroy one of those freighters. And unfortunately, my wingmen were not willing to pitch in. Guess I'll need to order them to.
Engaging enemy.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
This is odd. Sensors show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
I don't want to
Roger, sir.
destroy that.
Ignoring your target.
There. I still got the engage command running, so.
Target acquired.
Alright, let's blow up this freighter. As you can see, these Satis freighters have a lot of turrets. But their armor is
Impressive, pilot. That freighter's going down.
Alright, let's see if we can take out the guns on this Ramses here. Whoa, ouch. Okay, maybe not.
Check your 6,
Being attacked by
pilot.
someone else, that's why.
Check your 6, pilot.
Noted. Ah. Okay, I seem to have shut down one of its turrets. Okay, the rest of the freighters are getting away.
Affirmative, sir. Disarming your target.
Let's shut down this thing's weapons first, since it doesn't seem to be trying to escape. As you can see, the Atin doesn't have that many turrets, and its armor's not much better. Oh crap, we got another
A
warship.
Shivan Kane-class cruiser just jumped in! It's the Taranis!
Alpha 1, do not engage the Taranis.
Shivans are attacking the Ramses!
Stop attacking the Ramses.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Oh my, we got scorpions inbound. And the Taranis is attacking me too. I better take out these cargo boxes quick. Yeah, whoa! Kane class, yes. Kane's a really powerful anti-fighter. And it's used as the mainstay Shivan warship. Now, especially since it's got really powerful guns that are really fast and quite good at shooting down fighters.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
There we go. Okay, that takes care of the cargo. Oh wow, they really are going after the Ramses. Oh, and they brought in bombers too. Oh crap. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I think they've got the Ramses at this point.
Damn it! The Shivans have destroyed the Ramses!
Whoa! Man, those are pretty powerful bombs they have.
You've done all you can. Return to the Galatay.
Doing that now. Oh, the Shivans have left too.
Unfortunately, the Taranis has been interfering with all operations in the Beta Cygni system. The destruction of the Ramses, while unfortunate, was not your fault. It is good that you destroyed the cargo before the Shivans were able to capture it. The destruction of the escaping freighters is important. The Hammer of Light will have a difficult time starting up their Beta Cygni operations again without supplies. It is disturbing that the Hammer of Light fighters have shield technology after all. Seems that this rebellion is far greater in scope than we had initially hoped.
Yeah. That could be a problem.